I don't know what you're going to find in the waters here in the Northwest. Now, sometimes we find puppies.
So cool.
They could be her own puppies or neighbors or friends' dogs with Jordan. I saw, there's one of them. Who is this?
Brody. And we did watch that other dog, our friend's dog, again this week. So it's funny that you were just talking about the water. We took him to Lake Crescent the other day when it was really, really hot, right? And they didn't have floats anymore. They're all sold out. So we got air mattresses, twin air mattresses. My husband and I each had our own, and then we brought the dogs on them. And they jumped in the water because they didn't know what it was really, and then they regretted that immediately.
Classic.
So he will not be going back in the water, I don't think. But dolphins love them. And in terms of the weather, though, if you want to go swimming or anything like that, today and tomorrow we're still going to have pretty warm temperatures. Go ahead, Brody. You can go ahead and jump off. I can tell he's had enough. And then as we go into Thursday and Friday, and actually beyond, we're going to cool down significantly. It'll still be nice, but it won't be quite as hot. But let me show you what we're seeing outside right now on our satellite and radar. We do have a good amount of cloud cover still out there, but a lot of you are seeing beautiful blue sky and sunshine. It's just some of those clouds are just kind of taking their time, especially along the coast. And so when we go into the rest of this afternoon, oh my goodness, and of course my computer is doing something funky here. Let me go ahead and see if I can get out of this. There we go. Okay, so I also wanted to talk about really quickly before I move on is this storm that we're watching through parts of central and eastern Washington. So through the Cooley Dam, we are watching some lightning strikes and actually just moved through Wenatchee as well. So that should be clearing up soon. But just to remind you, there is still a heat advisory and excessive heat warning until tonight for central and eastern Washington. So very, very hot over there and dry. Okay, so now let me show you what we're expecting as we go through the rest of this afternoon. We'll start to see that clearing, that if you're dealing with cloud cover now, again, that will be clearing, but overnight will bring back more clouds. You could be waking up to some areas of drizzle along the coast, and then that clears out once again. So today and tomorrow are very similar. But as we go into Thursday, you see how we increase our clouds a bit, and then by your commute time, we'll already start to see some scattered showers, and they become a little bit more widespread on Friday. So just keep that in mind if you have to be out and about. In the meantime, current temperatures are in the upper 60s to about the low 70s right now, although it is much hotter in central and eastern Washington already. But it's time for Fido's forecast to get you through the day ahead. And we told you that today is going to be a little bit cooler, than the last couple of days. So we'll be closer to 80 degrees. And Goose is excited about that forecast. Just look at that smile. Absolutely love it. Sun setting tonight at 8:15. Looking nice in the mountains too, with lots of sunshine, and temperatures at pass level will be in the mid to upper 70s with a westerly wind around 5 to 10. And you can see as we go into Thursday and Friday, that's when we see those big changes back into the 70s for those highs, although we will be near upper 70s obviously for tomorrow, but we'll still be close to 80 degrees, but really seeing that cool down into the week and into next week. But the good news is if you don't want the rain, obviously, because it is summer, we do dry out just in time for the weekend, so not too bad.
Sounds good. Good work with the dogs. Love it. Great stories. Can't get my huskies on a float like that, though. They just jump in and jump out.
They would probably pop
from the shore.
Yeah, they're a little bigger.
Great stuff. Thank you, Jordan. All right.